A comma B are any two events, then if P of A intersection B, P of A intersection B equal to P of A into P of B. P of A into P of B are said to be independent events. Consider two events A comma B. Okay. So for these two events, they may be belongs to same sample space. And if intersection, if you consider the intersection and of that probability, like P of A intersection B, either also you can write this same thing intersection with a dot A into B, or you can also write P of AB. AB is nothing but A into B, and also it was same as A intersection B. If it was equal to individual probabilities means P of A into P of B. Then the events A comma B are said to be independent events. Okay? Independent
Yes.
events. Okay? So now let us consider one example. An insurance company has calculated that the probability of a woman being alive in 40 years, time is 0.8, and that the probability of her husband being alive in 40 years is 0.7. What is the probability that 40 years of time both will alive? Both will alive. Like insurance companies often, they will do, like they will claim after the most of the cases. Let us suppose what was given? Wife alive probability was given. And how much is that? 0.8.
8.
Okay. And her husband alive situation is how much?
0.7.
0.7. What is the first question is asking about both alive? Both alive means both alive. So actually the given probability is representing the alive probability, not for the death cases. Okay. We are not talking about the death, and we will mention it as a like not alive. Alive probability is 0.8. Probability of wife not alive. Not alive means it's a complement of that alive situation. So how do you calculate this not alive case? By doing 1 minus 0.8. That is, we are subtracting from 1. That situation. 0.8 situation is subtracted from 1, you will get 0.2. And also, we will calculate complement of husband alive. So that is that means he is not no more. Chances are 0.3. Husband not alive. That situation is 1 minus 0.7, which is equal to 0.3. But here the question is saying that both alive. Both alive means both persons alive. That means wife alive and also probability of husband alive. Husband alive. So that means nothing but multiplying both of these values together. 0.8 into 0.7. 0.8 means 8 by 10 and 0.7 means 7 by 10. 8 sevens are how much?
56.
56 divided by 100, which is equal to 0.56. This is the answer for the first question. Second question. Only one of them will alive. So probability of only one of them will alive. One of them will alive. Okay. Only one person will alive and the other person will not alive. So this is a case of wife alive and husband not alive. Husband not alive. Okay. So in this situation, only wife will exist and husband doesn't exist. And there is a one more choice. He's particularly not saying that person. He's not mentioning the person. So there two types of choices exist. The first one is wife alive and husband will die. Or means plus. Or means plus in mathematics. Husband will alive. Husband will alive and wife can't. Wife not alive. Okay. So in both, these are the only cases exist in this question. For the event, only one of them will alive. What is the probability of wife alive? 0.8. What is the probability of husband will not alive? 0.3. Get this value. Okay, 0.3. After that plus husband will alive. That is the probability of 0.7. And wife not alive. Wife not alive means 0.2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we will calculate this value. So 0.8 means, 8 by 10. 0.3 means 3 by 10. 0.7 means 7 by 10. And 0.2 means 2 by 10. So this is 24 out of 100. And this is 14 out of 100. So 24 plus 14, 38 out of 100. It was addition, okay? So it is nothing but 0.38. That is the answer of this question. Understood?
Yeah.
Okay. Next example. A factory assembles torches. Each torch requires one battery and one bulb. It is known that 6% of all the batteries and 4% of all bulbs are defective. So defective chances are given. Find the probability that in a torch selected at random, both the battery and bulb are not defective. Not defective. That means it should be working properly. Understood? Given your answer exact form. Okay. This is example of 24. So what he mentioned, defective. What is defective? What is the first defectiveness? He said battery defective. So probability of battery defective, how much he mentioned for battery? 4%, right? 4% bulbs, 6% battery. So 6%. What is 6% means? 6 out of 100. Okay. And probability of bulb defective. Bulb defective. How much it is? 4%. 4% means how much? 4 out of 100. Now we will calculate the complements of these values. Okay. What is the complement of battery defective? Probability of battery not defective. Understood? Not defective means it is working very good condition. 6% it was there already, defective chance. So not defective chance is 94%. 94% means how much? 94 by 100. Also bulb defective and probability of bulb not defective. Okay. Bulb not defective. That means it's a good bulb. Okay. 4% initially he mentioned as a defective chance, and not defective chance will be how much? 96%. That means out of 100 you tested, 96 are good, 4 are like it's not good. So 96% you can write 96 by 100. Understood?
Yeah.
So what is the question is asking for? He is asking for give your find the probability that torch is selected at random. Both the battery and bulb are not defective. Not defective. Okay. So write down probability of bulb and battery. Bulb and battery are not defective. According to independent probability, we will calculate battery not defective, battery not defective, okay, into probability of bulb not defective, bulb not defective. Understood? So battery not defective means 94 by 100 into bulb not defective means 96 divided by 100. Okay, we will calculate this value 94 by doing the multiplication of 94 by 94 into 96s. So write down 9024 out of how many zeros? 4 zeros. So that it will be 0.9024 is the answer of this question. Understood? This is a rough part, okay?
Yeah.
Well. Now, next concept. Tables for multi-stage events. A multi-stage event consists. Multi-stage means so many things happened on that and we will calculate the probability for the final stage what we want. I will tell you with an example, okay? Actually, there is a bag, okay? On that bag, some white balls, 3 white balls, and blue balls, for example, 2. It is a bag, okay? And what we have to do is we have to select a ball from the bag and it should be a blue ball, okay? Blue ball. Understood? And there is one more bag is also there. And we know how to calculate the first example that we will total bag consists of 5 balls. Out of those, we want blue ball only. So the probability for that is 2 by 5. And 2 bags are given with the same color composition that white balls in the second bag, it will be 2. Blue balls are 3. Okay. This is bag 1. This is bag 2. Understood? We will throw a die. We will roll a die. Not throwing, rolling. Coin will throw and die will roll. We will roll a die. If you got even number on it, on the top of the face of die, if you got even number, then you will select bag 1. Okay. If you got on the die odd number, you will select bag 2. Understood? So this is called multi-level or multi-stage events. First, you are rolling a die. According to that number shown up on the top of the face of a die, you will select a bag. And from that bag, again, you are selecting a ball from that. And it should be a blue ball. Is not that right? It's a multi-stage events, right? Why don't we directly select a bag and from that bag and a blue ball? It's not a multi-level. It was a direct event, right? So this type of events are called multi-stage events. Understood? What is a multi-stage event? First, we will roll a die, and on the from the die we got a number. According to that number, we will select a bag, and from the selected bag, you will draw a ball from that, and we will calculate the probability that particular ball what you drawn from that bag will be a blue ball. So this is what multi-stage events. Understood? So a
Yeah.
multi-stage event consists 2 or more events occurring together, such as rolling 2 dice, tossing 3 coins. In some problems, it is helpful to draw a diagram or some other systematic procedures ordered to write down all possible outcomes. The 2 most common methods are table for 2 dice questions and tree diagram. Okay. So rolling 2 dice. I will tell you what happens if you roll 2 dice. Okay. In 2 dice experiment, let us consider the dice as a cubical shape, or maybe they are in rectangular shape. What is the shape? It was we will only aware of that biased or unbiased. So general die means it is unbiased. Understood?
Yeah.
General die means unbiased. So programmed die means it's a biased die. Biased die. Okay. So what we are discussing now is a unbiased die. So from this die, how many events you can have from this die? 6. Out of 6, 1 event happens, right? 1 number will appear on the top of the face. And this is also 1 number will appear on the top of the face of the die. So what is the sample space? N of S will be 6C1 into 6C1. Because we will multiply the values together. Why? Because they are independent, right? One will not affect on the other. So that's why they are independent. So 6C1 means how much? 6 and 6. How much is that? It will be 36. It will be how much? 36. So that means you will get a number on the top of the face. That's why out of 6, C1 happens. And this one also 6C1. So totally 36. So N of S is 36. What happens if 3 dice are rolled? What happens if 3 dice are rolled?
There's 3 possible,
So
like
you can write
3.
instead of this as,
Yeah, 6 into 6 into 6.
yes, 6 into 6 into 6. If 3 dice are rolled, then it will be 6 cube. You can write this 6 square also, 36 also 6 square. Understood? Now, what is the sample space? Mention clearly. The sample space, the first die will show you 1. Second die also shows 1. Understood? 1 comma 1. This ordered pair shows you that first one indicates you the number appeared on the first die. The second one shows you the number appeared on the second die. Next, 1 comma 2. What is 1 comma 2? First die will show 1.
Second
Second
die
die
will
will
show
show 2. So similarly 1 3, 1 4, 1 5, and 1 6. Understood?
Yeah.
Don't write 1 7 because the die will not show this is 7. Only 6 faces it has. So 6 is the last value. Understood? Now, in the same way, you can write the remaining events. In this way, how many events exist? How many events exist?
36.
36 exist. Understood? The last will be 6 1, 6 2, 6 3, 6 4, 6 5, and 6 6. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. And if you count them all, then you will get 36. 36. Out. These are the question asking type clues. Doublet means is same to same. 1 1, 2 2, 3 3, 4 4. That means they look like same. That means both the dice are showing like same events. They are called doublets. Understood?
Yeah.
Okay, that is called a doublet. How many doublet events are there? 6.
6.
6 events. Now, one more question on this he can ask that sum of the numbers on dice. Sum of the numbers appeared on dice. On dice. Sum of the numbers appeared on dice. Let R indicates the sum. Let R is equal to sum of numbers on dice, then probability of R equal to, you can use these formulas. R minus 1 by 36. What is the minimum sum? Tell me what is the minimum sum on dice?
2.
2. 2 is the minimum sum. Why 2? Look at the events. 1 1. 1 1 means first die will show 1. Second die also shows 1. Then 1 1 is the minimum numbers are shown on the dice. So minimum sum will be 2. Okay. So here we are indicating R with the sum of the numbers on dice. Okay. So 2 less than or equal to R less than or equal to add 5 to that. That will be 7. 2 less than or equal to R less than or equal to 7. That means either the sum 2 or the middle values between 2 comma 7. That means R will be 3, R will be 4. That means sum will be 4, sum will be 5, and sum will be 6, and sum will be 7. For all these cases, you should use this formula to get the probability. Okay. And one more formula. This is the last one. 13 minus R by 36. And this formula you should use if he said sum will lies between 8 and 12. Because 12 is the maximum sum you get to top of the numbers on dice. Because if you got 6 on the top of the face of a die, 6 plus 6 how much? 12 is the highest sum. 2 is the lowest sum. Understood?
Yeah.
So remember these formulas to do the problems. These are the concepts he will ask on the dice if 2 dice are rolled. Look at the example 25. Pat and Chris each throw a die. Find the probability that throw the same number. Find the probability that they throw the same number. Same number means what it is called?
Doublet.
Doublet. Example 26, 25.
25.
25. same number probability. Same number probability. So the chances are as follows. This is called a doublet. The chances are 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, and 6, 6. Got it? Out of 6 into 6. 6 into 6. Okay. That is 36. So denominator is 6 into 6, 36. Numerator totally how many events are there? 6 events. Can cancel that in 6 times. So 1 by 6 is the answer. Okay.
Yeah.
Next, find the probability that the number thrown by Chris is greater than the number thrown by Pat. Who is throwing it first? He mentioned Pat and Chris. Okay. Pat and Chris. Pat is throwing a number at first and Chris will be the second throw. So which number is more than the first one? So he said find the probability that the number thrown by Chris is greater than. Chris number will be more than Pat. Okay, so required probability. So it is the case of x less than y case. X is the number I am mentioning here. X will be the number got on die thrown by Pat. Y equal to the number got on die thrown by Chris. Okay. So we will calculate this probability. P of x should be less than y. So tell me the events, how many of they are. So denominator will be always 6 into 6. Okay. So 1 and 2. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Next 1, 3 you can write, right? 1 is
Yeah.
less than value, 3 is more than value. You can also say 1, 4 and also you can say 1, 5, 1, 6. Understood? And similarly 2, 3. Am I right? 2,
Yeah.
3. Next 2, 4. Next 2, 5. And 2, 6. Don't think the so many exist. Don't say, okay? It will be counted. Next value, how much? 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. First number is always lowest one. Second number is always more than that. Tell me next values.
4.
4,
No.
4, 5.
4, 5, 4, 6.
Yes.
5,
5,
6.
6. That's it. You cannot write 6, 6, right?
Yeah.
Now count it how many they are like that. 1, 2, 3,
15.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes, correct. So 15 out of 36, you can cancel in 3 table, 5 times, 12 times. So 5 by 12 is the probability for that event. Understood?
Yeah.
You can use the table, write down part, and this is Chris. So 1, 2 will be taken, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6. 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. 4, 5, 4, 6, 5, 6. That's it. These are the events I use it to calculate the probability. Okay, next
Yeah.
question. Example 26. 2 dice are rolled simultaneously and their sum is calculated. Complete the table to show the possible outcomes. What are the possible outcomes? Tell me. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, okay, 1, 5, 1, 6, 2, 1. Can you fill this all table?
Yeah.
Okay, we already did that, right? Say n of s and fill this everything. Okay, 1, 1, 1, 2. Okay, write down everything. And what is the last value will be? 6, 6.
6.
Fill the table and write down the answer also. Both you have to do. Next, what is the probability of rolling a sum 10? Sum 10. Actually, we should not allow to use the what I told you, the shortcuts. Actually, it was 10 now. Which range it was? This range. Sum 10 was lies between 8 and 12, right? So you can use this formula. Replace R with 10. Okay. Then how much is that probability will be? 13 minus 10 by 36. It will be 3 out of 36. Okay. Now we will do the same question by doing this thing. Okay, tell me how many values you will get a sum 10. Let's probability P equal to, actually in the denominator it will be 6 into 6. Tell me the events which are showing sum 10. If 1 in the first die, it is not possible, right? 2 is also not possible. 2, 6 is 8 is the sum of, and 3, 7 is not possible. Only 4, 6. Sum 10, right? 4 plus 6. How much is that sum? 10.
And 5, 5.
Yes, 5, 5 correct.
6, 4.
6, 4 is correct. Nothing.
That's it.
That's all. So how many they are? 3 out of 36. So you can cancel in 3 table. 1 by 12. As we got the same answer. Look at here. Here also you got 3 out of 36. Understood?
Yeah.
As example 27. 2 unbiased. Unbiased means general. Unbiased means general dice. General dice are rolled like A and B with faces numbered. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6 are rolled. The numbers on the uppermost faces are noted. The table shows the possible outcomes. We already know this table. A game is played where the differences between the highest number showing on the lowest number showing on the uppermost faces is calculated. What is the probability that the difference between the numbers showing on the uppermost face of the 2 dice is 1? The difference will be 1. Okay? The difference is 1. In that way, you have to answer this question. What is this example? 27, right?
Yeah.
So write down x is equal to number on one die. Say one die. Okay? Don't say first die or second die. He said difference, remember. Y equal to number on other die. Other die. 2 dice we are using. So what we need to calculate? P of modulus x minus y. P of modulus x minus y less than 1. Less than 1. Less than 1 or what? Equal to 1. Difference is equal to 1, no? Right?
Yeah. Is 1.
Is 1 means equal to 1. Probability of modulus x minus y should be 1. For this, we will calculate the probability. Okay. And denominator, you know, 2 dice are rolling. So 6 into 6. Now tell me such values that the difference is 1. 1 comma 2. Yes, difference is 1 now. Don't say 1, 3. Difference is 2. Either way, in any way, you can subtract it. Okay. For example, if you say 1, 2, 1 minus 2, you have to write. Modulus is there, remember. Result is -1. Modulus 1 is 1. For example, 3, 4, for example, or 4, 3, whatever it is. Okay.
Yeah.
3 minus 4 modulus 1 is 1. And 4 minus 3 under modulus is also 1. This modulus will help us to remove the negative sign. Okay. So you can write now 1, 2. What is the next one? Tell me. 1, 2, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2, 1. Both our difference will be 1. 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, right? 3, 2, 2, 3. Now tell me more. 4, 3, 3, 4.
3,
3, 4. Next, 5, 4, 4, 4.
3.
4, 5.
Oh, yeah.
Next, tell me. 5, 6.
6, 5.
6, 5. Yes. Is that enough or think about again? We will check the boxes if something is missing. So 1, 2 difference